my channel. Today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday because this is a Walt Disney video. Okay, so today's Wednesday, which means we're gonna be doing some fun Mickey ears. We are actually working on the entire 50 Mickey ears, showing you how I did each individual ears that I have not done before. And today I'm showing you acetate ears or confetti ears, but this is using the acetate that comes that you can get on Cricut.com. Links are in the description, but we get acetate a lot in the mystery boxes, so this is a fun way to do it. And I made these bad boys with some hot glue, which you guys are gonna use some Gorilla Glue or some different kind of glue, not hot glue, because hot glue melts acetate, but they were cute and they were done, so I took them and all the confetti fell out of this ear, almost. There's still a little bit in there, but it doesn't work too great with the hot glue. It just kind of melts the plastic. So I made some more with Gorilla Glue, so you guys can see that in the tutorial. But they're super fun and they have confetti in them. So let's get going.
All right, so we're gonna start with our acetate and we're just going to lay it on the Cricut mat. It doesn't really matter if you lay it right side up or down, just make sure that you get the clear film off of it. I didn't even know that it came with a clear film until I started playing with it, and then I noticed it was peeling up. So as long as the clear film is down, you can cut. I think you can cut through it with the clear film on it as well, but just be aware that that is there and you will have to take it off later. Okay, so we're just gonna set our mat to the setting acetate. You can either, if you're using the Explore series, just select custom and then type in acetate and it should come up. Or you can just select it, you're gonna have to select it either way if you're using the maker. So just make sure that that's there. And then the one thing I love is that you can cut it on fast mode. So today I'm using my maker and I'm just gonna cut it and let it do its thing. If you want the template for this, I have it on my blog. This is just the SVG that you will download. And this one it has little notches in it so that you can bend it and adhere it to the headband. So we're just gonna pull up on the acetate and leave all the little pieces behind, and then we will get all the pieces off like this and go from there. So after we have that, choose what you want to put on the inside of your ears, and then this is where I had to make some choices. So you can see that I did cut these, and then I realized that the plastic film was on there after I had cut them, but it was perfectly fine. And I think it's because I laid it right side down, which I guess wouldn't even matter because then I cut through both of the pieces. So it must be set to cut through no matter what. So I used hot glue on these, and guys, hot glue works great except for acetate. It started melting it, which actually was not too bad because it kind of fused the plastics together, but it kind of gave it like more of a rigid edge. So if you're doing this, I would recommend using something like E6000 or Gorilla Glue, but then you'll just have to let it dry like overnight. Otherwise, the hot glue will work, but I would not recommend it. I realized afterwards, like hot glue and plastic probably don't work the best together, but it still ended up being okay. So just make sure all the edges are seamed down, and I went and trimmed all the little edges off because there were little pieces of melted plastic on the edges, but we learned together, right? Okay, so make sure you leave that bottom opening open, and that's where we're going to fill it. I love this little caddy by Recollections. It's got like tons of different glitters in it, and I don't use glitter a ton, but I mean I do. Of course I use a ton of glitter, but I don't use a ton of glitter when I use it. So I love that there are so many options just in it. I got it at Michael's. I'll also try to add something like it, or if I can find it in Amazon, to my Amazon store so you guys can get it as well. So just dump as much confetti as you want in there, and then we're just gonna seal it closed and bend those little tabs back so that we have somewhere to glue the Mickey ears onto our headband. So once those are all good to go, we're just gonna use, again, I would use Gorilla Glue. Of course, I'm gonna use hot glue for this because I had it ready for the tutorial, but little old me did not realize that it was gonna end up the way that it did. So just make sure it's nice and closed, and then put it on your headband, and then you can pair it with a bow or flowers or whatever you want. I really love these ears. They turned out so fun.